I work as a carpenter restoring old homes. Many of our job sites are deteriorating and dangerous. If I'm hurt on the job because of unsafe conditions, what are my legal options?
You know, we could actually spend probably, an hour and a half on this particular topic and subject. As we say so many times with questions like this, it depends. It depends on, number one, if you are working for a company and you're injured while working and that company has workers' compensation insurance, then you're going to be covered no matter how the accident occurred. You're going to be covered for your injuries and for any future disability that you may have. If you're an independent contractor and you're just, you work on your own and you go and you may assume the risk of certain situations, and if you're hurt and if you do not have workers' comp, then it could be that there's no one that's going to be responsible for your injuries. Or if you're working on someone's home and they have a dangerous defective condition that they should have warned you about, like a hole in the backyard or a broken step or something of that nature that they should have warned you about beforehand, then you may have a claim against the homeowner's insurance. So again, there's many different variations of what could happen. The bottom line is, if you can get workers' compensation insurance, get it to protect yourself. And if you are injured, before you do anything, you need to speak to a lawyer that handles this type of work, so he or she can try to walk you through that.
So the shorthand is, it depends.
It depends.
It depends. Lots of variables.
It really does. I mean, like if, let's say that gentlemen, we have people sometimes that, they'll come around in the neighborhood and they want to cut a tree. They'll see a tree that's hanging. We have a lot of oak trees in our yard, and they'll see an oak tree hanging over, over on your roof, and they want to come out there and cut it down. Well, if that person were to fall while cutting it down, I'm not going to be responsible for that. And if he does not have workers' comp, he's going to be unfortunately responsible for his own medical bills. If he works for a big company, a tree cutting service, and they have workers' compensation insurance, then they're going to be responsible. So again, it all depends.